Hey buddies, welcome to Amass Games. My name is Simon. This is the concluding part in this how to set up, play and review trilogy for 50 clues. This is the second trilogy. This is called Maria. Hopefully you've seen enough of the other videos I've made for that first trilogy and the promo game prior to that demo version, as well as the rest in this series where I've been talking to you about The Secret of the Mark and Dead or Alive in a 16 or sometimes even 18 plus game. So this particular one I actually started playing in a morning of all things, which I do not recommend. There's about 18 puzzles I've gone through, so there's quite a lot of good bang for your buck in terms of what you get out of this, and it isn't as bleak as the rest of the trilogy or the prior trilogy in my view. Puzzles are fairly esoteric. I found it generally quite hard. My score wasn't as good as prior ones. One card I definitely wasn't sure how I got, but there's still no typos, and so to speak, the hints and everything have been very good. So a great package overall. The story and the narrative is fine. I think I prefer the first trilogy perhaps more though. And yeah, obviously a fairly bleak looking box. So overview, I did obviously talk to you how to set up and play in that prior video, but just to give you a brief look at this in case you weren't familiar with this. By all means, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit that like button and share. And aside from that, make sure you head through to Linktree and check out competitions. They are time sensitive, so do disappear, and also via Instagram. So like that rest of this trilogy, these cards are double-sided, but we have a card that comes out such as take cards 4 and cards 5. So from this, you'll now need to put some stuff together and figure out what it is and then type in the code. So you're going to fire up that app to do so. Yeah, it's an interesting trilogy. Like I said, it's a shame I didn't like this as much as a sort of concluding end point to that prior chapter. There is actually another trilogy coming along, and I'm more than happy to obviously see how that compares. It seems very interesting, and they definitely innovated a bit over that first one, which is cool. So there we are. That is the concluding thoughts. My view on that last piece, though, like I said, week so far, it's still a good rating, a 6 out of 10, and again, my average rating 6.36. It's definitely not bad. But I hope you found this of interest. Of course, like I said, always let me know, and check out that various playlists, such as they had a setup review playlist, the Amass Games playlist, the solo playlist, as I play this one solo, as well as my 2-player playlist. I recommend it as a 2. Also my sleeving playlist if you want to sleeve and keep it intact. And lastly, that escape room playlist. But for now, back to the table.